Title: Against All Odds. Chapter 1: The Spark of Youth. In the quiet town of Willow Creek, Lily Harper and Ethan Carter were inseparable as children. They spent endless summers exploring the lush forests, chasing fireflies, and dreaming about a future far from their small town lives. As they grew older, their bond deepened into a quiet, unspoken love. On the eve of Ethan's family moving to another state, he promised Lily that one day they'd find their way back to each other. "Don't forget me," he whispered, leaving her with a locket engraved with their initials. She clung to it as he disappeared into the night, her heart breaking. But life had other plans. Years rolled on, and though Lily held on to the memory of Ethan, time and distance dimmed the hope of a reunion. Chapter 2: A Fateful Encounter. A decade later, Lily was a music teacher at Willow Creek High, pouring her heart into her students. At a local cafe, she spotted a familiar face, a man with the same piercing blue eyes she'd never forgotten. "Ethan?" she whispered, her voice trembling. He turned, his smile as radiant as she remembered. "Lily?" Their conversation flowed effortlessly, as though no time had passed. Ethan had returned to Willow Creek after years of traveling for work. The connection between them reignited instantly, and they soon spent every spare moment together, rediscovering the bond they'd lost. But as whispers of their rekindled romance spread, disapproval loomed on the horizon. Chapter 3: Storms Brewing. Not everyone celebrated their reunion. Lily's strict, overprotective mother believed Ethan's adventurous lifestyle was unsuitable for her daughter, fearing he'd break her heart again. Ethan's affluent family, on the other hand, looked down on Lily's modest background, viewing her as unworthy of their son. The couple faced hurtful confrontations, from disapproving glares to outright accusations. "Do you really think this is a good idea, Lily?" her mother snapped one evening. "He's bound to leave again." Ethan's father was equally blunt. "A musician? Hardly the kind of woman who could fit into our family." The pressure weighed heavily on them, but their love only grew stronger. They vowed not to let others dictate their happiness. Chapter 4: Tested by Fire. When Ethan was offered a prestigious job in a city far from Willow Creek, Lily was devastated. They both knew it was an opportunity he couldn't refuse. Their relationship was tested by distance once more, with each letter, call, and visit becoming a lifeline. To make matters worse, a family tragedy forced Lily to shoulder additional responsibilities, leaving her torn between her obligations and her dreams. As the weeks turned into months, doubts began to creep in. Could their love survive the endless challenges? In a bold move, Ethan resigned from his job and returned to Willow Creek, determined to prove that nothing mattered more than their future together. "I'm not running away this time, Lily. We're stronger together." Chapter 5: Love Triumphant. Despite the obstacles, Ethan and Lily fought for their love. They confronted their families, laying bare their feelings and unwavering commitment. Slowly, hearts softened. Lily's mother saw Ethan's devotion, while Ethan's family began to respect Lily's resilience and kindness. Their community rallied around them, inspired by their determination. Ethan proposed to Lily under the same oak tree where they'd carved their initials as children, and she tearfully accepted. Their wedding was a testament to love's endurance, a blend of Willow Creek's simplicity and the grandeur of Ethan's world. Together, they built a life filled with music, laughter, and unwavering support, proving that true love can overcome even the most formidable odds. Chapter 6: The Trials of Motherhood. Lily and Ethan's joy at discovering they were expecting their first child was unparalleled. They dreamed of the nursery, late-night lullabies, and a life filled with the pitter-patter of tiny feet. But halfway through the pregnancy, complications arose. Lily experienced severe preeclampsia, forcing her into bed rest. Despite her resolve, her condition worsened, and at 7 months, doctors determined an emergency C-section was necessary. The procedure was harrowing, leaving Lily unconscious for hours afterward. Ethan sat by her side, clutching her hand, praying for her recovery. Their daughter, Hope, was born prematurely, weighing just under 3 pounds. Tiny but fierce, she was immediately whisked to the neonatal intensive care unit, U. Ethan split his time between being by Lily's side and visiting Hope, his heart torn between the two most important people in his life. Chapter 7: Rallying Support. Lily's recovery from the C-section was slow and painful. Unable to move freely, she relied on Ethan and her family for nearly everything. At first, Lily's mother, who had been skeptical of Ethan, became a steady source of strength. She cooked meals, helped Lily bathe, and offered encouraging words. Ethan's family, too, surprised them by stepping up in unexpected ways. His mother, who had once doubted Lily, now drove her to the hospital to visit Hope. The townspeople of Willow Creek rallied around them, organizing meal trains, raising funds to cover medical expenses, and even decorating the nursery. Despite their exhaustion, Ethan and Lily made daily trips to the hospital. Each visit to the NICU was a roller coaster of emotions: joy at Hope's progress, fear at the setbacks. But through it all, they clung to each other and to the love that had already overcome so much. Chapter 8, Coming Home. After 4 weeks, the doctors finally declared Hope strong enough to go home. The day they brought her home was bittersweet. Joy for the new chapter ahead, but weariness from the journey it took to get there. Lily's mother cradled Hope, tears streaming down her face as she whispered, "She's a fighter, just like her parents." Ethan's father, usually reserved, smiled as he helped assemble a crib. Neighbors arrived with food, gifts, and well wishes, their support a testament to how far everyone had come in accepting their love story. Chapter 9, Healing and Harmony. The weeks that followed were a blur of late-night feedings, diaper changes, and endless cuddles. Lily's body slowly healed, though the scar from the surgery remained a reminder of her strength and sacrifice. Ethan was her unwavering rock, often waking before dawn to care for Hope so Lily could rest. As the days passed, Lily and Ethan found their rhythm. Hope flourished, her once fragile body growing stronger with each passing day. The couple's bond deepened in ways they never imagined, their love fortified by the trials they'd endured. Chapter 10, A Full Circle of Love. One sunny afternoon, the family gathered under the old oak tree where Ethan had proposed. With Hope in their arms, they reflected on the journey that had brought them there. Their love had weathered distance, disapproval, near tragedy, and sleepless nights. Lily looked at Ethan, her eyes brimming with gratitude. "Against all odds, we made it. And we'll keep making it," Ethan replied, kissing her gently. Surrounded by the people who had once doubted them but now celebrated their strength, Lily and Ethan knew they had built something unbreakable, a love that had triumphed over every challenge. Their story, like the oak tree above them, stood as a symbol of resilience, hope, and the enduring power of love.